When the update that Unite the People had filed the writ of Habeas Corpus on TORY LANEZ, behalf Milagro from Mobradio, as on Instagram and Kwan, who wrote a letter about the night in July, where the Megan Thee Stallion debacle took place, for which TORY is sitting in prison after an unfair trial, said, Milagro was cap and TORY is sitting in prison, and she's doing this for clicks and views. Milagro been on TORY's side from the beginning, and it was disrespectful and not true. Ceasar joined. Milagro's eager today to clear the air and said TORY LANEZ was hurt over the situation. Milagro hasn't given us any false information in the 3 years of her fighting for TORY's name. If anything, she has shown us the different issues that were wrong from the beginning.
Every day is. How are you?
I'm good. It's been a long day for me too.
What happened?
Everything. But I have one. I was trying to talk to you the other day, but I feel like everybody clear now. Like about any paperwork and the validity of it and any affidavit and everything else presented the other day. So I absolutely was like, where's Ceasar? Where's Ceasar? Because I feel like I was getting challenged on it, and yeah, it wasn't fake. And it's already this idea that I spread misinformation. So I'm already on 10, like, don't play with me like that.
Right. Well,
So
all you got to do is understand this, right? Anything that our office, I would hope any other office would present, would be something that's valid. We would never send anything to the courts, from the courts, anything that wasn't valid. And, you know, everybody could see that there was, you know, information showing that it was valid, right? So
absolutely.
Nah, I don't think I you know, of course I know for a fact it wasn't, but you know, we definitely wouldn't let anybody send nothing to the courts that wasn't real.
I'm feeling optimistic and good about it.
I feel great about it, to be honest, because anybody, you know, and again, I've heard a million opinions. I watch your podcast. I watch a lot of the stuff on social media lately. I'm never really on social media, but I do go and watch yours, and I've watched some things said. But in TORY's case, there's so much stuff that should have been presented that wasn't, whether it's testimonies, no matter what it may be. And now he has the chance to have that heard. You know what I mean? So, it would have been great to have it in the very beginning. Maybe we wouldn't even be at this point. But
water under the bridge, you know, so that's great. You have it now.
Yeah, but the fact that he has it now, and then you got to look at this too. Anybody, again, that does any type of legal work, any law office, anybody that has to file things with the appellate courts or whichever courts it may be, if they didn't feel that what he had any validity, anything that our offices filed for him, if they didn't feel it had any validity, they could have easily said, hey, listen, we read, you know, you read what it said. They could have easily said, we've read and considered the petition, and we don't think that any of this is valid. And they could have just as easy said, we're going to go ahead and deny this now. So the fact that they said, hey, we read and considered it, and with good reasoning, we're going to go ahead and move forward, that would make you think that, you know, they do understand that there's something in there that TORY was really done wrong, you know.
Because there were certain responses that were saying that, okay, well, they do that often. They consider, you know, these things often. And so would you say that that's factual? Do you feel like it's actually no? Right, no, I didn't think so either, but obviously I'm not a professional.
Yeah, let me explain it to you so that you understand it, right? Post-conviction, that means after someone was convicted.
Right.
Post-conviction, 85% of that gets denied. Like, it's really hard for someone that has been convicted to get their conviction overturned, even to get it accepted back into court, to have it heard. they get shut down at the front. I mean, we file a lot of post conviction every day, right?
Right.
For all kinds of clients. And for the most part, you have to file, you get denied, you have to file again, you have to find different, whether it's new evidence, whatever it may be, you have to find a way back in. A lot of it gets denied, especially for the first time, until when they say why they denied it. That's when people that's when people find another way, right?
Right.
But so uh for them to have accepted it on the first time, if there's someone saying, "Oh, it just, that's just common, that's just normal," that's way not common. It's way not normal. That's something when they accept it, and that's called prima facie. When they accept it and it gets past that stage,
Mm-hmm.
then you have something that they see may be valid to them for resentencing or vacating the judgment or a new trial, whatever it may be. So,
Right.
nah, that's not super common.
And then could you give any type of like timetable for like the amount of time it takes them to respond and come like to a decision? I know it can range, obviously.
Yeah, it does. It really depends on on the courts and on the attorney general's responses and how long they take to respond.
Mm-hmm.
Um, for the most part, you hear back in 30 to 60 days, right?
Okay, it's not bad.
And even when we filed, even when we filed the initial uh, writ of habeas corpus, that normally takes anywhere from 30 to 60 days. They responded in 2 days, right? So that was great, but it's about normally a 30 to 60 day window.
Okay, so that's
And,
good.
and let me explain the way that it works, though. The courts, when you file, they respond to you. They'll either kill you at the front door and say, "Hey, man, we considered this, we don't see anything with this,"
Right.
and they let it go. Then they say, or they can say, "Hey, we read it, we considered it, and we find reason to hear this."
Mm-hmm.
Then once they say that, it goes to the attorney general, right?
Right.
They get a chance to respond and say why they feel it doesn't, right? Then once they respond, then the courts are going to get 30 to 60 days after their response. And then the courts say, "Hey, either yeah, we agree, or no, we don't," or they ask for more information, whatever it may be. But it's a process. But I've heard people on here and certain people that think they're lawyers, and I'm not a lawyer. We all know I'm not the lawyer here. The lawyers uh do the lawyering at
Right.
at our office, right? At my
Mm-hmm.
office, at me and my brother's office, right? But I hear so many people, and I'm not going to name any names because it doesn't make I don't even want to speak on that. But there are certain people that think they know everything, and they go on there and they give their 2 cents, and they're really upset because they didn't receive copies that they feel they should have received. Um, different things like that. But as far as we're concerned, if you're not a Tory fan, or if you're not on the side of right on this one,
Right.
you'll never get nothing from us ever. So you can go on and wait the week you said it takes. Wait that week, or wait another 2 weeks. It doesn't matter. It will only
Okay.
go to people that are supporters of Tory.
Praise be unto God. That's what
Yes,
it should
ma'am.
be. Well, I think that it was a good sign as well. When I saw it, I was very happy to hear that they were considering it. I think that it was very well written and that the points were good. I am so ecstatic that a statement was given. And so you have an affidavit of the facts that say, okay, well, I saw a particular thing.
Right.
Um, I just thought that helped so much. And, he got his visit the other day. He looking all healthy. and beaming. You know what I'm saying? In high spirits. So I feel like that's good. And just have to remain prayerful and continue to be supportive. Really.
Right, right, absolutely. And and I saw something today. Somebody messaged something. Uh, somebody messaged something to me today, and that's kind of the reason why I got on. As you can tell, I was driving. I'm
Yeah.
actually we're delivering toys
Oh,
and
okay.
electronics for the kids.
What they saw? What
Uh,
they DM'd you?
someone told me that there was some type of miscommunication about you when someone spoke to Tori or something like that. And
That
that's
messy.
kind of that's saying that there was something, he might have laughed at something and you were upset or something. I
No,
don't know.
I'm not. I'm not mad at him. I got pissed off because the other day when I came up here and I was talking about the affidavit, I want to talk to the person that says that they saw something. Quan always be over here, so I said, Quan, what's up with the affidavit? Quan came over here talking about Cap and said that, Tory fighting for his life and you doing shit for views and likes. I found that to be disrespectful, so I just did not like how, and it wasn't even about you, but I just felt like nobody said shit. Once again, you weren't even available at the time, so you couldn't come clear it up then. But I just feel like that's bullshit, and don't play with me like that. And so I don't feel
Right.
entitled. I don't feel like anybody needs to do nothing. Don't nobody need to give me credit for nothing or nothing like that. But no, no, Corn got me fucked up. No, and
But
don't play with me like that.
let me say this, and I'm just saying this from my perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would just from my perspective, the statement. Let's get past the past. The statement that was given, right? It could only help Tory, not hurt him,
Right,
right?
right, of course.
So so with that being said, and I don't want to sound like no Rodney King thing, but right now let's all get along, right? Let's all get along for right now. I know there is a past history, somewhat of I don't know all the business, man. I work like a slave in Georgia. I'm never from the moment I wake up till I go to sleep. I called you the other night at what time? Uh, Damn near
Right, right, right,
midnight.
right, 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 right.
Right. So, but I just got done working then. But I would just for right now, man. It's so many people against him. The people that are with him, we need to be strong. And everybody needs to be. So I don't know what that means. I don't even know what that emoji meant. The funniest part when you put that on your live, somebody sent it to me, and it had, I guess those were baseball hats, caps, right? And so when I seen it, I showed it to somebody like, yeah, she said that he put, and I didn't know where they squashes. I didn't know what it was. And so they were like, no, that's caps. That means this. I didn't even know that. But in reality, man, if it helps Tory right now, that's the goal.
Right, I'm all for that. It's just it's very difficult to be in my position and for somebody like him. It could be anybody else, but I feel like you got like key people or pivotal people or people that's supposed to be close to him saying certain shit that does leave a certain impression, and it has already been put out. Okay, well, this person spreads information. This person knows she's talking about da 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 da, and I go and stand out and walk that plank by myself. So I
Yes,
feel
ma'am.
like okay, no, 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 no. So I just didn't like it. So it ain't even no like end of the world scenario. But I was like, okay, well, shit, then fuck it then, and I won't say shit else then. That's how I was feeling.
Yeah,
But
but
I've been
nah,
in my
just don't.
moods.
I know, ma'am. I've watched a couple of your things, uh, but I've watched a lot of them. I'm not trying to say it like that. I'm just
No, I
busy,
know,
right?
I know.
Working. But no, but I've watched a few of your things. You're definitely hilarious. You're entertaining. Uh, Definitely funny. I don't watch any podcasts. I don't watch nothing. My brother does. My brother's the one that tells me everything. As a matter of fact, my brother's the one that told me about. He's the one that sent me yours, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you're entertaining as hell. Like you know what I mean?
Thank
You're
you.
good to listen to. So, but just I would. Well, the first thing I thought, me. I'm trying to keep the peace and get the brother out is,
Amen.
man, yeah, man, y'all gotta let that go for right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, y'all gotta let. And you one of the realest people I've heard on social media. Like you keep it 100, damn how everybody else is feel. So and that's good. But
He
for
needs
right
to.
now,
He did. If he tell me sorry, I'll shut the fuck up.
yeah. But really, maybe he didn't even. I don't know. I don't know. So I can't even say it. You know what I mean. I can't make an explanation for somebody. But right now, man, the boy got the world up against him. So if you know if the ones that are with it, let's be with it. The ones that somebody said hell no, it's war. See that we ain't trying to do that right now. You know, I
And
talked to
guess what?
Tori,
They don't have nothing to do with him. So it ain't even that. Even if I, feel away, whatever, it ain't got nothing to do with him. It's just,
but Tori, I
I'm
talked to
saying.
Tori. I talked
Mm-hmm.
to Tori, and I'm trying to talk without saying too much. So I don't need nobody
Right.
mad, but I talked to him every day, and he was kind of sad about it. You know what I mean? He was kind of sad. I could tell because he asked me, man, did you hear about this? And I'm like, about what? And he was like, about the Milagro and the situation. And I was like, yeah, I just heard about it. You know, I just heard, but I'm not saying he was sad like, because he's always in high spirits. But
Right, right, right.
I could tell, you know what I mean? But right now, he's up against it. He's up against it. But he has a lot of good stuff. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna stop talking. Uh, he's he got a lot of good things that a lot of people don't even know about. Like there's things we haven't even told nobody about. We're just gonna file it, and then the
Right.
people will hear about it after it's filed, right? But
Amen.
Tory has a whole lot of good stuff in his corner,
Mm-hmm.
but he still got his sentence against him. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, nothing about my
Somebody
support
said
for him
somebody
changes.
said hold on. Somebody said Quan is the problem. Check him. Let me say this. I am definitely not trying to check Milagro. If you don't stop it, she is crazy.
It was
I don't want I don't want I don't want no beef.
and it wasn't even like I said, and you even had told me like, oh, I wasn't free, but yeah, we could have cleared that up, and yeah, it's factual and da
Yeah.
da da. So, and even you here right now, so I feel like that's just all it's about, honestly. Like, no,
Yes, ma'am.
that's not misinformation. Now, I don't know why he feel that the way he do or whatever. I don't know, but I just feel like no, it's never about attention or views or nothing like that. That's just because I identify with the truth. I feel like he's on his side, so I support him. It's that simple.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Well, that's what it is. I have to get over here, man. I'm at the Best Buy having to get more electronics. And then but if you ever and I'm reading the comments, the positive ones,
Mm-hmm.
uh I do appreciate those. I've learned not to respond to the negative ones. You know, they told me like you can't. Me, I like to. I'm gonna talk about whatever. But uh, nah, man. Everything to me is just about helping the brother. Anything else, I just skip it. But
Right.
mom, you do a great job, and I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you
And
so much.
when the next time we see you, the next time we have a soul food restaurant, right?
You
Uh,
had told me. I wish I would have known the last time I was up, 'cause I was looking for some soul food because, ooh wee.
Yeah, we have a soul food restaurant called McDowell Soul Food and Barbecue. It's out here in Long Beach on Long Beach Boulevard. Next time you come, I don't know about fajitas. I don't know where to find. I
Oh, I
don't know
love
where
me
to
a good
find.
fajita. But I'm gonna come. Okay, I'm gonna come get some barbecue.
Yeah,
But
so
I'm
yeah,
from Texas, so that barbecue better. I'm a barbecue connoisseur.
listen, man, you better stop playing fried catfish, oxtails, banana
We
pudding,
gonna see.
all of that though. All of that. My family's from Texas. McDowell's. We come from Texas, so
Oh, okay,
please believe, please believe the recipes came with us. All right.
okay. I'm gonna have to do that. Well, thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. And if you ever need me, just hit Jazz and she hit me right away. I'm sure. You know what I mean?
I'm real impulsive and reactive because I didn't even think about that because I sure could have did that real quick.
Yeah, and I definitely would have jumped on and cleared that up. But I just don't want to. you know, let's not go against that, people that are helping right now, right? Right now, we need everybody in the same corner. But you know that, though. You know that. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to seem like I'm saying nothing. Somebody said, check, stop it. We all got to work together. I definitely ain't trying to check nobody. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. I know
All right.
that's right. Okay.
All right, ma'am. Well, let me get off your show. I'm sorry for taking up too much time, but I just wanted to reiterate that with you, that
Mm.
and whatever somebody texted me today about, obviously wasn't, whoever it was a good person. I actually met that individual from your live, and she donated to the organization, which was really
Oh, that's a
cool.
blessing.
Yeah, but yeah, so I know she didn't mean wrong. She just probably thought something was going on. Somebody said, what's the name of the restaurant? Can I say it on your live again?
Of course.
Right. I'm just joking. It's McDowell Soul Food and Barbecue. It's on Long Beach Boulevard tonight, 900 Long Beach Boulevard. All right. Well, let me get out your way, ma'am. It was good speaking with you. And if you ever need us, man, give us a call. The next thing that we do, you'll know about it.
Okay. Okay. I will do. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. You have a great day, and
You too.
see everybody later.
All right.